Hello friends, and welcome back to Loved Inspired Handmade with Christina. And today is May 2nd of 2025. I'm going to show you some Turtle-y Cute cards. It's the spanner card design, so cute. So this is how it goes. Oh, sorry. And then it opens up like that. Isn't that cute? And then here's one more to show you. So I did this one as well, and it opens up just like so. So fun, right? I'm super excited to show you this card. I haven't made this in quite a while, so why not get this Turtle-y Cute Designer Series paper and the Turtle-y Awesome Stamp and Die bundle and create some fun little cards with it. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to scroll the camera down real easy, like, I hope. I did fix my issues from last week. I know if you tuned in, I was having some trouble. I had to tighten up all the things on my phone holder because, yeah, it was not a good thing. But anyway, so I'm gonna set these over here to the side for you. And I'm going to show you this beautiful paper. It is so fun. And if you love turtles, this is definitely the set for you. Or even if you know somebody that does, you're going to want to get this and create all the fun different designs. So this one's got the little marching band on it. Then you have, let me turn it around. We got this one that's super cute with the outdoors. I love all the things with it. And then this one's a fun summer one when you go picnicking. Let's see. Or hello, it is so getting to be beach season, and this is perfect for a little barbecue cookout, or if you're going to the beach. Super fun here. Or what about a birthday? Yes, I love it. And then this one, it's so fun because you can actually cut these out from the little squares that they have right here. And it's perfect for if you're wanting to maybe scrapbook some pages, or if you just want to use this as a template to a card that you're creating. So either way, both of them are very, very adorable. Flip it over and check it out. Now you've got fun little squiggly. I love how the straight lines are just kind of offset. They're not just completely straight, but it's super cute with the colors palette that they use. You've got your turtle shells, or you have more turtle shells. I love the stripe, so cute. And then we have music notes, and then the last one was the polka dot. And then you can see here one more time when with the card that I was showing earlier, I did the polka dot side, and then I die cut it out and colored in the cake and turtle. So super cute. And then on this one I used the little squiggly striped one. Kind of the same aspect of it. I cut this out, and I love that when you die cut these little turtles out, the two standing up and the other one that I'm fixing to show you with this next card, that the little hand on the inside actually die cuts out too, so you can always put something up underneath there, and that makes a perfect little extra dimension to your card. So let's move this to the side, shall we? I hope you are all having a fabulous time. I know we did last weekend. We went with our friends that we ride with, our hog group, and we went down to Texas Hill Country, and we rode all through there from Bandera to Fredericksburg to Uvalde, riding the Three Sisters, and it's just beautiful country, and especially with all the flowers blooming right now. But anyway, here's the fun stamp set. I'm going to be using this one right here today with my card, and then it has matching dies, and it comes with a whole bunch of them. I don't have the turtles in here right now because I've been using them to create with. So yeah, you have that, And then the other one that I'm using is from the Fancy Borders die, and I'll show you in just a minute. I don't have that one out. It's kind of got that little design on it right there. And that's the one I used on my card as well. So to get started, you're gonna need your paper trimmer. And with the paper trimmer, let's say we're going to take our piece of cardstock. Now this piece is cut at your normal standard size. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and then I scored it at 4 1/4. The next thing that you'll do with this one is you're going to measure in all the way up to the score line here. Let's see if I can put it in the camera a little bit better for you. There you go. So you're going to measure in to 1 1/4 and go all the way up to the score line. Now remember that these, if you have a Stampin' Up trimmer, our blades have lines that are on each side so that you can actually see when you get to the score line and stop. After you do that, flip it over, and you're going to do the other side the same exact way. Go in 1 1/4 and then trim up to the score line, and then that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side because I wanted to have this out to show you just this tad little bit here, because it's an important component to our card. Now that you've got that, the next two pieces we're going to use are going to be for our outer flaps that we just did. But before you do that, go ahead and take your bone folder and press those little score lines down all the way, just like so. Okay, now that you have that, you're going to need 2 pieces. And now I'm using, this is the Roll Red, and I'm using Pull Party to counteract with my Designer Series paper. But you're going to need 2 of these in the Pull Party, and they're going to be cut at 1/8 by 4/8. And I went ahead and I pre-put my tear tape on so that maybe I could keep up a little bit without taking too much time with all the things, with the components to the card. Now they're going on the outer flaps of each side of your card, just like, well, if I can center it up. Now these fit just enough that you see the red color, but it kind of, it gives the pop. So once all the layers get on there, you'll be able to see it and see what I'm talking about. Actually, I done got ahead of myself. I apologize. So I'm gonna lightly try to peel this off. Before we add this top piece on, we're going to take and add our window sheet. Can't believe I forgot that. Oh gosh. So our window sheet that we have is going to be cut at 1 1/4 by 5.5, and it's going to go, I put it on the outside and then put this on top. You can do it the other way. The easiest way to line up your using your, oh, I call them snot dots. The name of them, the actual name has completely left me, but they're little clear ones, they're flat. So I'm gonna add those onto it. But if you line it up onto the top of your card, you can kind of get where you know you need it, so that way the bottom ones aren't so, questioned, like if they're in the right spot, but the top one, you don't want it to go up too high. So I wanted to show you that real fast. Well, that one maybe, there it goes. Okay, now let's take this off real fast. Da-da-da. Man, I tell you, the rain we have gotten this week, like everywhere. Here comes the May showers for sure. They are just, man, we've gotten a lot. lots of flooding rain. Okay, so now go ahead and at the bottom of your flap, go ahead and just add this to it, just like so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've been doing good with these, and now I'm going on camera and I can't seem to line all this up for nothing. All right. Now, go back and with this piece, the Pool Party piece that's 1/8 by 4 1/8, and add it to the top of your piece here. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, here we go. Just like so. And then get this one and go ahead and add it on the other side. There. So you can see kind of now, you see our little sheet here, it's invisible, but it's still, it kind of holds these together. So then that way they don't like bulge in and go one way or the other, is how it makes really good. Now with your designer paper, I cut it to 1 by 4. So go ahead and attach it on top of the Pool Party. You'll see how this comes together. I am so excited though. Each one of these cards have turned out so cute. I just really have enjoyed playing and creating cards with this stamp set. Of course, anybody that knows me knows that I love me some turtles already. So this was one of those that, you know, I had to add to the collection. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold this flap up, and we're gonna add the next piece right here. And that piece right here is the gonna be cut at 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. So take this one off, and then we're going to add it right in the center here. Did I not cut this one right? It doesn't look like I cut this one the right size, y'all. All right, we're going to roll with it. I might have to trim this one down a little bit. Nope, it fits right into it. Okay, so this piece, the Designer Series paper, is 2 3/4 by 4. Wow. Da-da-da. And it fits right in there, just like so. So now when you fold it down, you have it looking like that. And then you be able to open it up. So we're going to do this inside piece, the flaps, next. Now they're a little bit different measurement to give a little. They're just sized a tad bit smaller than the front flaps are. So these right here are cut at. This piece is going to be cut at 1 1/8 by 4. So I'm going to stick it on there. Go ahead and do the other side. And then the designer paper will be at 1 3/7/8. Da-da-da. All right. Now let's go ahead and add our 2 pieces of DSP. It's actually a fairly simple design and layout to put together. And using like a floral set is really pretty as well, because on the outside you can add the flowers to the side of it, or anything really. But these little turtles have made just the perfect thing. I love this little set. Okay, so you can option in to put something here, but I'm going to leave it blank and just going to take my next step and using my basic white cardstock to sit in the bottom here for the inside. When I do that, I'm going to use in the stamp set, it had Hope Your Birthday is Turtle-y Awesome and Hooray, and those are the 2 I'm going to be using. I'm going to put the Hooray on the outside and this on the inside. So I already have these, and I got some real red ink here. So let me take it and we will stamp on top of it. Make sure I'm right side up. And then we will take, and I don't have anything on here, so I'm gonna just take my multi-purpose glue and go ahead and add a little border of glue around the edges to add it on the inside. Just like so. Let me get closer so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, what? It moved. Oh no. Do y'all ever have that happen? You like put it on there and it totally goes the wrong way. I went ahead on the one sheet of designer paper, I fussy cut it out me a little sandcastle to put down here on it. Now you can put it anywhere. You can stick it right here in the center. But I'm going to use some multi-purpose glue and go ahead and add that as well, because I thought this would be so fun. The little beached theme that they had, I came and I fussy cut it out, just this little castle, but I also fussy cut it out a beach ball, because can you see how fun that would be with the beach ball? Now this little turtle here, I went ahead and cut him out, and I used the light granny apple green, and for the darker colors I used the shaded spruce. But you can, let me get you in the camera, you can kind of see here, but when I was talking about, see how his little arm kind of opens there? It's kind of, it has a cutout for it so that you can do all kinds of stuff with that. With him though, I want to add him to the side of my one flap here. So I'm going to take and use, I put a little bit of adhesive. If it's ending up where it's going to be showing or whatever and touching this little window sheet, then I'll add like a, yeah, them little snot dots I was talking about a while ago, because they have still completely left me on what they are called. Y'all need to help me out. Glue dots. Oh my goodness. I am just, that is so funny. Yeah, it's been a day for sure. Okay, let me add this little guy here. This is gonna be so cute. All right, now for my scrap piece, I have for my greeting, I have this little piece here, and it was trimmed at 3/4 by 2 3/4, and it's going to go right here on the front. But before I do that, I want to add that border that I showed you. I took a scrap of real red cardstock to get this cute little border out, and so I'm going to add it to the bottom of my piece here, my scrap piece, to give just another fun little edge to the sentiment part, the greeting part. So let me get my hooray out, and I'm gonna offset it just a little bit. Oh, do you think I did that straight? I did. Look at me go. I was worried it wasn't gonna be straight. So add just a tad bit of glue here to the bottom, and then just take your little border piece and just attach it to the bottom, or it would look just as cute on the top if that's the look you're going for. Goodness, there it goes. I think that's straight, and so that's how I have it. Let me get back in the camera for you. See? Ta-da! Hooray! So lift your flap up. This is a little bit tricky because I'm wanting to keep it right in where the window sheet is at to kind of cover it up, but you can still see the words. So let me add my glue right underneath here, And I want to have it peekabooing out on the bottom as well, because I really want to keep the stripes in. Let me see. Hang on, let me get it in there evenly. Uh-oh, that's not even. Gotta be careful with that glue, it's gonna stick. Maybe my hooray ain't as straight as I thought it was. So now that's what we have going on. You see the little hooray down here, like that. I went and I said a while ago, I cut out a fun little beach ball. So I'm gonna take him and just have him over here on the side with some dimensionals. So get you a few dimensionals out and add them to the back of the ball, just so that it has, I'm gonna add one more. I want it to be stiff. Okay. And then, ta-da! And there you go. That's it. That's how you create a spanner card. Isn't that so fun? I love it. So one more time, let me get the other ones out for you so that you can see them. And you can go and add some embellishments, or I may go and fussy cut out a few more things like from the beach, like the seashells or something to add to it. But I think it came out really adorable. So here's that one. And then, and they do stand up nicely, see? And then again, this is the other one. It's okay to take it slow, like that. And then the last one, I love this one, y'all. It's so cute. Hope your birthday is totally awesome. Ta-da! Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, guys, for another tutorial. I hope that you come back next week, May 9th, to see a new one and create something fun. I'm at 4 p.m. every Friday, so make sure that you subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so that you never miss a video. And if you go into my descriptions, you can find links to my blog and stuff where you can find measurements and other fun, creative things to keep those juices going. But until next week, y'all keep creating.